The origins of the Aryans are commonly traced to the Proto-Indo-Europeans, a prehistoric group believed to have lived in the Eurasian steppes around 4000 to 3500 BCE. These people are thought to have spoken a Proto-Indo-European language that gave rise to many modern languages across Europe and South Asia. Around 2000 BCE, groups speaking Indo-Iranian languages, a branch of Proto-Indo-European, migrated toward present-day Iran and the Indian subcontinent. This migration is what initially linked the Aryans with regions like Iran, whose name is derived from the root Arya, and India. The term Aryan itself means noble in the Sanskrit and the Western languages, the latter used in ancient Persian religious texts. In ancient Indian texts, particularly the Vedas, Aryans are often depicted as semi-nomadic tribes with distinct cultural and religious practices. They brought early forms of Sanskrit language and Vedic religion to the Indian subcontinent, which influenced the region's social and religious structures profoundly. The Aryans' arrival is linked to the Vedic period, circa 1500–500 BCE, in India. This period saw the composition of the Vedas, which shaped Hindu philosophy, rituals, and the caste system. Their influence is still felt in India's linguistic and cultural landscape, where Sanskrit, derived from their language, remains a cornerstone of Hindu religious texts. In ancient Persia, the Aryans influenced the formation of the Achaemenid Empire and Zoroastrianism, the state religion that shares some roots with early Aryan religious practices. The word Iran itself means land of the Aryans, reflecting this historical connection. During the 19th and early 20th centuries, European scholars misused the term Aryan to create a racial category, associating it with a so-called Aryan race that was purportedly superior. This misinterpretation influenced ideologies in Nazi Germany, where Aryan was appropriated to justify racial purity policies, with tragic consequences during the Holocaust. Today, the term Aryan is largely used in linguistic and historical contexts rather than racial ones. Modern genetic and archaeological research suggests that the Aryan migration to South Asia involved a mix of indigenous people and new settlers, rather than a total replacement, which challenges earlier narratives of a distinct Aryan race. In South Asia, the Aryan legacy is mainly seen in the cultural and linguistic domains. Sanskrit and its descendants, like Hindi and other Indo-Aryan languages, are widely spoken across India, Pakistan, and Nepal. In Iran, the term retains some national significance, as Iran directly reflects this ancient lineage. However, the country's religious and cultural landscape is now predominantly shaped by Islam rather than the Zoroastrian traditions of early Aryans. Globally, Aryan studies focus on understanding early human migrations, Proto-Indo-European languages, and cultural diffusion, steering away from racialized interpretations. The future of Aryan studies may increasingly rely on genomics and archaeology to understand ancient human migrations without ethnocentric or racial biases. Interdisciplinary studies are likely to focus on the blending and interaction of ancient populations, enriching our understanding of cultural evolution in regions affected by Aryan migration. In modern usage, Aryan might continue as a term in linguistic and historical research, helping scholars piece together early human societies and their movements across continents. As such, Aryan studies will likely contribute to a broader understanding of the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations rather than reinforcing outdated racial distinctions. Thank you for watching. We have some amazing videos coming up, so stay tuned and make sure to hit the subscribe button.